When I was on 60 Minutes, the television show, that was 1974, in the days of the dinosaurs roaming the planet. I had no idea, truly, no idea what I was in for. You probably want to know, how did she get to be on 60 Minutes? So I read one book called The Baby Trap by Ellen Peck. I devoured it. It was so relieving to me to know that I wasn't some kind of creature from the Black Lagoon, that I was a viable woman who had choices that I could make for me. I decided I'm going to meet Ellen. I met her, loved her. So Ellen and I worked on the first national convention for the child free. When that convention started, somebody came over and said, oh, by the way, 60 Minutes is going to be here taping this. So the producer of the show, Marion Goldstein, came over to me and said that I understand you've decided you're finally going to tell your parents and his parents you don't want to have children. I said, yeah. Can we go with you? She said. I said, sure. Well, no, tonight. Tonight? I can't make this up, Kate. Sure enough, that night, they put us in a cab. I called my in-laws first. I said, well, I'm going to tell you, but I have to tell you with 60 Minutes coming. She said, oh, wait a minute. Are you a nudie dancer?
Yeah.
I said, no. Drug addict? No. Group sex. It's group sex, right? I said, no, but you may be upset about it. And she said, okay, I don't have enough rugula, but come on over. We'll talk. We'll schmooze. And we went over. Now that whole thing was filmed. And it was surreal because when they said, go ahead, start talking, I forgot that there was people and I was being filmed. I was saying something against everything they've ever heard, everything they've ever read in the Bible, everything that has been taught to them from the time or you were given a doll growing up. And I looked at my mother-in-law and she started to cry. I mean, cry. So I was the big, bad, horrible wife. Mike Wallace ended the show with pardon our perversion for airing this on Mother's Day. Good night, everyone. It hit the fan, so to speak, when I was on 60 Minutes. So I was deemed perverse. I lost my job as a teacher, followed by awful death threats, followed by picketing when I spoke with signs saying, godless bitch, go home.
In that 60 Minutes episode, you've become this pariah and also this spokesperson. Did you have a moment where you started to wonder, who am I? What am I doing? What happens next?
Well, of course, that was a turning point in my life, an incredible turning point. But it taught me that there was another reason for my being alive.